سلام، سعید مرادی از کانال جمگame. این دفعه بازی ردت 2004 که الان ریمسترش کردم، تازه اومده ریمسترش 2024. گرافیکش هم خوبش یکم مود و اینا من اضافه کرد تا گرافیکش یکم بهترش. بریم گیم پلی ببینیم.
And I can tell you with no uncertainty that miracle cures are no laughing matter. I bid you good day, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, good to see you. How have you been keeping?
I'm well, Mr.
Mr. West Dickens. Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
At my service.
At everyone's service. At the service of science, of knowledge, of life.
How your wounds?
Much better. But then they would be.
Would be.
I know a cure for all ailments, Mr. Marston.
Ah, I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce, I could live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir, I do a bulk discount rate of $1.95 an ounce. As long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
That's Mr. West Dickens to you, boy.
Give it up, old man.
Listen, Marston, I'm broke. But this stuff is good. It works. I need a healthy young man like you. Come along, and let's ride over to my newest customer at Ridgewood, and I'll explain while we go.
چهرش اصلا
Okay.
ابهت داره. جان
Head
مارس.
for Ridgewood Farm, John, and hurry. There are people there in dire need of my tonic.
نقشش هم ببینیم. حجمی هم نداره بازیش 12 گیگه ولی خوبه. بازی مال سال 2004 باشه الان هم بشه بازی کرد خیلی خوب.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
And I about you, John Marston.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their hard-earned money.
My dear boy, it is you who is gullible, if I may be so bold. For the love of God, try to stay on the road. For heeding such ill-informed scuttlebutt.
You're as full of wind as a horse with a
منتظر
cub.
ردت 3 هم هستیم ما همچنان.
And for that I will not apologize.
ترینر یک گیم پلی چیزی بعد اون ردت 2 شاهکار
Those
دیو
men trying to kill you didn't look so
صنعت
happy.
گیم
Skepticism is the best
هواپیما
child
نه آقا
progress, John.
کور شده.
Knowledge makes a fool into a doubting Thomas. It's the cross I bear as a pioneer in the fields of commerce and medical research. If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine federal
یکم مود اضافهش کردم گرافیکش رو بهتر نشون.
You should thank the doctor for
الان
that. I
تو
reckon you were
گرافیک
acting it up worse than
آخرش
it was.
Act I can, John. A more convincing Othello there has never been. And so shall you, a fair Iago or Cassio make.
I don't like the sound of this.
Showmanship, John. The flourish, the bow. We are operating in a competitive marketplace. Our product must stand out. Stay on the road. You're going to destroy the merchandise.
And how does this involve me?
We're going to use your God-given talents to our advantage.
I'm really starting to
I'll
regret
drop you
this.
off at the outskirts of Ridgewood. That way it won't look like we came together. Once I'm set up, saunter nonchalantly into the crowd that is sure to be forming. Eventually, we'll call you up to try my tonic. After extolling the virtues, I will have you perform a few feats of wonder.
چهرهش جان مارسون فکر کنم خرسی چیزی بعد دست خرس فقط میشه باشه.
Your line of work, I assure you,
So it is all a sham.
No, just a little innocent ballyhoo. Grease the wheels of enterprise, that's all.
رسیدیم.
You hop out here, John. Follow me in on foot.
بیا دنبالم باشه.
See you shortly, and remember, showmanship.
واسم خوشگله.
Yeah.
اگر خواستید مودای بازی رو حمایت کنید تا بتونم بذارم تو صفحه و کانال بازی.
You will not regret it.
Friends, hard-working souls of Chola Springs, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago, acute chronic sciatic, neurologic or inflammatory pain? Well, I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that cures headaches, neuralgia, earache, toothaches, backache, swelling, sprains, sore chests, swelling of the throat, contracted cords and muscles, anxieties and ravaged nerves, stiff joints, wrenches, dislocations, cuts and bruises, and it adds vitality and vigor to the healthy man.
But can you prove it, old man?
Oh, I'm sure there's some customer here who could prove the qualities of it by taking a drink right now. You, sir, come up here. Step right up.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. This poor, wretched volunteer, entirely unknown to me, will demonstrate the effects of Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic. Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible, I hear you say. Well, doubt no longer. Faith can move mountains, but I ask not for faith. I am a man of science, and today science will be vindicated. Your eyesight has greatly improved. Is that not so, friend?
If you say so.
That's right, it is. You heard him. What a good sport you are, sir. Now, gaze over yonder at that porch. If you squint, you may just be able to make out the skull that's hanging there. Go ahead, friend. Shoot that skull and demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess.
شاخ خرو میگه بزن.
Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. West Dickens' own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud.
Your
eyes so damn sharp. Why don't you try shooting my hat out of the air?
My friends, our test case has been challenged to shoot a gentleman's hat out of the sky above our heads.
You can fool these people, but you ain't fooling me. Right? Let's just see how sharp you is with a moving target.
A few moments later.
Ready? He's about to throw it.
You ready to get embarrassed again?
Have you ever seen such an eye? Behold the power of the elixir plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you? They don't work like that around here. Come on! Are you a man or not?
A challenge of battle has been offered to our volunteers.
آیا آب معدنی خورده؟
Battle commence.
چیز که نخورده بزن. او برشونو گم کنه بزنه. بزن سیبیلی خوشگله.
There it is. Skeptics and
آب معدنی
dissenters,
اولی خوب بود.
irrefutable proof. Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
آب خلوروسو رو خورده فکر کنم.
Go get it.
This ends now.
Watch out! He's got a gun.
Who the hell do you think you are?
بی جنبه.
You ain't leaving here alive. Ow! My hand!
Marvelous shot, dear boy. The kind of
That's
deadly
a
accuracy that can
shotgun.
only be afforded by the West Dickens elixir. Come, I have plenty for all.
آب معدنی آبالی.
Get out of my way.
Hey! Where are you going?
I want a bottle. Get me a bottle, please. One of them right
روز قلا.
Trying one bottle, I suppose.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my
قشنگ
normal job
انداخته
involves either
بهش.
chasing after cattle or
دمت
murderers.
گرم.
Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus. Beware of the Greeks burying gifts, sir. Williamson had better beware. We will make them into Trojans.
I don't rightly get you.
I want you to
قیافه
see my
سگی
old
داره.
set. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on. He's the
شاید
most
دست
often found in
خرسه.
Cook's chapel. He's very devout.
Why see him?
Because between him and me, we can get those gates to open for you, and you can walk right in, just like in Homer's great Trojan yarn!
اسلحه هاشم ببینین چاقو دارم. یه با این فعلا. اسبای خوشگلی هم دارم. سگ پاچه نمیگیره. این میداره پاچه نمیگیره. خب از گیم پلی امیدوارم خوشتون اومده باشه. دانلودش کنین، بد نیست. ممنون. لایک و سابسکرایب هم یادتون نره. خداحافظ.